Hong Kong cinema, the Golden Age. We dive into the history of Golden Harvest, the studio that defined the Golden Age of Hong Kong cinema. From the 1970s through the 1980s, they didn't just participate in the market, they owned it. We can say that Golden Harvest was the studio that started the Hong Kong Golden Age. The founder, Raymond Chow, was once a top executive and the right-hand man to Sir Run Shaw at Shaw Brothers. Despite his high-ranking position, Chow grew frustrated with the factory system, which prioritized profit over art and kept stars under restrictive, low-paying contracts. So, he left Shaw Brothers in 1970. Chow made the risky move of leaving the industry giant to start his own small company alongside partners Liang Feng and Leonard Ho. Now, this decision can be said to be 100% correct, considering the subsequent successes of Golden Harvest. When they first started, Shaw Brothers was the biggest company in Hong Kong, a company that had a monopoly on the entire market. Leaving such a big company to start your own small company was a crazy decision. To many, this looked like a fool's errand, competing with Shaw Brothers. But Chow had a different vision. He wanted to build a company based on partnerships and creative freedom rather than rigid control. He saw that the film industry could be more successful if he established a company that built more personal relationships with the actors. And he did. Unlike Shaw Brothers, Golden Harvest's success was built on the actors. But it wouldn't have been possible without Raymond Chow's ability to build good relationships with the actors. I saw a similar situation in the Tom Cruise's movie Jerry Maguire. The movie was about the relationship between an athlete and an agent. It's about a man who leaves an agency that's run purely by business and builds a more heartfelt relationship between an athlete and an agent. Raymond Chow's story is similar. In 1970, shortly after the studio opened, Golden Harvest released The Angry River. True to their original intention, they hired new directors. This film also debuted Angela Mao, who would become one of Golden Harvest's stars, known as Lady Kung Fu. Angela Mao was Golden Harvest's face before Bruce Lee. She also appeared in King Hu's The Fate of Lee Khan. She also played Bruce Lee's sister in Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon, 1973. The film that made Golden Harvest famous was Bruce Lee's The Big Boss. Bruce Lee also left his contract because the Shaw Brothers offered him too little money. So Raymond Chow gave Bruce Lee artistic freedom and a share of the profits from the film. Golden Harvest's way of working was different from other studios of the time. Although it was a studio, it could be said that the production company was the actors themselves, and they were allowed to shoot as they pleased. For example, Bruce Lee's Concord Productions later produced Bruce Lee's films. Although Raymond Chow owned half of the production, Bruce Lee was given complete artistic freedom. Raymond Chow was only responsible for financial management. Raymond Chow was the one who respected and encouraged the artist's freedom. This is why he became more successful than Shaw Brothers. When Bruce Lee's The Big Boss was released in 1971, it broke records at the Hong Kong box office, and Golden Harvest became famous. During this period, Raymond Chow also hired Sammo Hung to make films. They allowed new one-armed swordsman's famous superstar Jimmy Wang Yu to make a film that he wrote, directed, and starred in himself. This film was made by Wang Yu for free. Later, he continued to make films at Golden Harvest. Golden Harvest's success came from competing against the Shaw Brothers' traditional wuxia films with modern kung fu films. However, before and after the days of Bruce Lee, Golden Harvest itself only made martial arts films. At the same time as they produced Bruce Lee's films, they also produced films by Angela Mao, Sammo Hung, and Wang Yu. Bruce Lee's films were successively successful, but Bruce Lee died in 1973, less than 3 years later. I will talk about Bruce Lee in more detail in the next episode. After Bruce Lee's death, the studio's name was firmly established, but it seemed as if its star had disappeared. Golden Harvest tried to find an actor who could replace Bruce Lee. During this period, the stars who were there were the Hui brothers, Angela Mao, and Sammo Hung. He also worked with Yuen Woo-ping. After Bruce Lee's death, these people had to fill the void left by Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan was at Golden Harvest at this time, but he was only there as a choreographer and under the dark umbrella of the big boss director Lo Wei. These were not his successful years. Jackie Chan worked as a choreographer in John Woo's debut film, produced by Golden Harvest. Before and during the early years of Jackie Chan, Golden Harvest still massively produced traditional martial arts films. During this period, they also produced the legendary King Hu's films The Fate of Lee Khan and The Valiant Ones. Jackie Chan's first success was in Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, directed by Yuen Woo-ping. This film was produced by Seasonal Film Corporation. Later, in the 1980s, Golden Harvest signed a contract with Jackie Chan. Initially, they planned to make Jackie Chan the new Bruce Lee under Lo Wei, but it did not work out. It was also very difficult for Jackie Chan. He even went abroad to quit. This time, Jackie Chan succeeded in his own style around the world. He followed Bruce Lee's success in his own way, not in Bruce Lee's way. These were the most successful years for Golden Harvest. Raymond Chow had more than a working relationship with Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan mentioned in his autobiography that they had a good relationship. In the 1980s, Golden Harvest also worked to break into the international market. They also had Jackie Chan film abroad and produced foreign films. These foreign films were not successful and had to be withdrawn from the foreign market. After that, his company released the films of the Three Dragons, Jackie, Sammo, and Yuen Biao, one by one and in series. During this period, John Woo and Tsui Hark, who would soon establish a new era, were also at Golden Harvest. In the 1990s, Golden Harvest co-produced Jet Li's famous Once Upon a Time in China with Tsui Hark's Film Workshop production. Later, they also produced their own films with Jet Li. In the 1990s, in addition to Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, Jet Li and Donnie Yen were also at Golden Harvest. Not long after, Jet Li went on strike because he was dissatisfied with his contract with Golden Harvest, and then he founded his own production. In the mid-1990s, Jackie Chan also moved to Hollywood and founded his own production company. In the 1990s, Golden Harvest's main star was Ekin Cheng, and in the last years before film production stopped, Golden Harvest tried to promote Nicholas Tse. In 2007, Raymond Chow also left Golden Harvest. At that time, Orange Sky bought Golden Harvest, and it became Orange Sky Golden Harvest. Raymond Chow left Shaw Brothers because he wanted to rebel against the corporate Tyrant system of Run Run Shaw. Then he met another rebel, Bruce Lee, and they opened a new era. Golden Harvest is not just a studio, but a movement. This movement was the beginning of the golden age of Hong Kong. However, in later years, he himself became a corporate tycoon like Run Run Shaw. The case of Jet Li is the most obvious example. In the 80s and 90s, John Woo, Tsui Hark, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, etc. all founded their own production companies. Tsui Hark criticized Raymond Chow for becoming the corporate tycoon he opposed. There was a saying, "You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain." It's important not to forget the beginning. The beginning is something that should never be forgotten. While these problems were still going on, in 1997, Hong Kong was handovered to the mainland under the two-country and one-system situation. There was less freedom in filmmaking. The mainland also used Hong Kong to build its film industry. I will talk about these in detail in the final chapters, around over 30. The situation in 1997 was already written in the stars, so the years approaching, 1997 were the years of the end of Hong Kong, and they all already known. Just before 1997, Taiwan, the main source of funding and main customer of Hong Kong films since the Shaw Brothers era, also completely abandoned Hong Kong. This situation also affected the largest studios of that time, such as Golden Harvest. During the Shaw Brothers era, films were shot and then sold to Taiwan. Golden Harvest had a situation where it had to pre-sale because it did not have enough money. After them, Taiwan became Hong Kong's main core completely, even to the point where the budget for production had to be approved by Taiwan. This history will be discussed in parts over 30. Due to the impact of 97 and other reasons, many of Hong Kong's leading actresses such as Cherry Chung, Brigitte Lin and Joey Wong retired under uncertain circumstances. Then Leslie Cheung and Anita Mui also passed away. This meant that two of Hong Kong's three main pillars had collapsed. The quality of Hong Kong's films also fell, as all Hong Kong people had already known that the end would come. With all these factors combined, the golden age of Hong Kong films, which had been so influential, was coming to an end, as all Hong Kongers already knew. But I think some believe in 2047 in some way. In the next part, we will introduce Bruce Lee.